Welcome to Digital Goldmine, your go-to channel for all things crypto. If you've heard the word blockchain and thought, what the heck is that? You're not alone. Blockchain is the tech behind cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum, and it's changing the world. Today, we're breaking down how blockchain works in a way that's super easy to understand, even if you're brand new to crypto. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what blockchain is and why it's such a big deal. So, let's jump into the digital goldmine and uncover this tech treasure. First things first, what is a blockchain? At its simplest, a blockchain is like a digital ledger, a record book that keeps track of transactions. But unlike a regular ledger that might sit in a bank or an accountant's office, a blockchain is digital, decentralized, and super secure. It's the backbone of cryptocurrencies, but it's also used for things like supply chain tracking, voting systems, and even digital art. So, how does this magical tech actually work? Let's break it down step by step. Imagine you're keeping track of every time you send or receive money. In the old days, a bank would do this for you in their private ledger. But with blockchain, that ledger is shared across thousands of computers all over the world. These computers, called nodes, all have an identical copy of the blockchain. When someone makes a transaction, like sending Bitcoin to a friend, it gets recorded on this ledger, and every computer updates their copy to stay in sync. This makes blockchain decentralized, meaning no single person, company, or government controls it. Now, let's talk about the blocks in blockchain. Every transaction, like sending crypto, is grouped into a block. Think of a block as a page in our digital ledger. Each block contains three key things: the transaction data, like who sent what to whom, a timestamp, and something called a hash. A hash is like a unique fingerprint for the block. It's a string of numbers and letters that makes sure the block hasn't been tampered with. Once a block is full, it's linked to the previous block, forming a chain. That's where the name blockchain comes from. Okay, so how do these blocks get added to the chain? This is where things get really cool. When a new transaction happens, it's broadcast to the network of computers. These computers compete to verify the transaction using complex math problems. This process is called mining for cryptocurrencies, like Bitcoin, or validating for others like Ethereum. The first computer to solve the problem gets to add the new block to the chain and is rewarded with some crypto. This keeps the network secure because it takes a ton of computing power to cheat the system. Here's why blockchain is so secure. Once a block is added, it's locked in place. The hash of each block is linked to the next, so if someone tries to change a transaction in an old block, it would mess up the entire chain, and every computer in the network would notice. Plus, since the blockchain is stored on thousands of computers, there's no single point of failure. Hack one computer? The others still have the correct data. This makes blockchain incredibly hard to manipulate, which is why it's trusted for things like money and sensitive records. Let's make this real with an example. Say you send 0.1 Bitcoin to your friend to buy their old gaming console. That transaction is bundled into a block with other transactions. Miners verify it, add the block to the blockchain, and boom! Your friend gets the Bitcoin. The record of that transaction is now permanent, transparent, and visible to anyone on the network. You can even look up the transaction on a blockchain explorer, which is like a public search engine for blockchain data. Pretty neat, right? Now, you might be wondering, what's the catch? Well, blockchain isn't perfect. For one, it can be slow. Bitcoin's blockchain processes only a few transactions per second, compared to thousands for credit card networks. It also uses a lot of energy, especially for mining, which has raised environmental concerns. But the crypto world is working on solutions, like Ethereum's shift to a more eco-friendly system called proof of stake. Plus, blockchains are evolving to be faster and more scalable every day. So why should you care about blockchain? Beyond crypto, it's revolutionizing industries. Companies use it to track products from factory to store, ensuring things like food or medicine aren't counterfeit. It's being tested for secure voting systems, cutting out fraud. And in the world of digital art, blockchain powers NFTs, proving who owns what. Blockchain is like the internet in the 90s. It's still early, and its potential is massive. Before we wrap up, a quick tip. If you're new to crypto, start small and stay safe. Blockchain is secure, but scams aren't. Never share your crypto wallet's private key, and double-check any website or app you use. If you're ready to explore, check out our other videos on Digital Goldmine for guides on wallets, buying crypto, and more. And that's how blockchain works, explained for newbies. You now know the basics of this game-changing tech and why it's the heart of cryptocurrency. If you loved this video, smash that like button, subscribe to Digital Goldmine, and hit the bell for more crypto content. Drop a comment. What's one thing you want to learn about blockchain next? Let's keep digging into the Digital Goldmine together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.